Coming up, see what JM students did for Valentine's Day.
And find out where you can take a class on a fun hobby this spring.
Then, get a recap on how the boys and girls basketball teams did of the Ohio Valley did at the OVACs.
Stay tuned for that and more on this episode of WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Roman Gray.
Valentine's Day is a popular day at John Marshall High School. WJMH reporter Blaze Wilson asked JM students what they did for the holiday.
What did I do for Valentine's Day? What I did for Valentine's Day is, what I did was I just stay at home, relax, eat some chocolate, watch some TV shows, mind my business. Then, I also texted my lady, because, Valentine's Day, you know how it is, Valentine's Day, you know how it is.
Well, me and my friends went and saw a movie, and then we went to dinner.
I hung out with my boyfriend, went to dinner in Pittsburgh, and then had a sleepover with my friends.
Valentine's Day traditions, to be honest, I like to text my homies sometimes telling them happy Valentine's Day, texting my girl happy Valentine's Day, just spreading some love out in the world, spreading some love.
Well, me and my girlfriend, we went out ice skating, and then we went to get dinner, and then we went home.
Traditions? None in particular. Most times I hang out with my mom, but this year I was really feeling hanging out with Victor's mom. She's a nice lady, and no traditions. Just sheets felt like the move that night.
Me and my Brycey Boo Boo Bear, we cuddled up on the couch and watched Star Wars together, the whole trilogy.
I went to Chick-fil-A and got the heart nuggets and hung out with my mom and made some fruit and had a good night.
Yeah, I'll probably take Matt Wright on a nice date. Probably take him to Mexican or someplace like that.
Valentine's Day, I'm going to take this kid out right here to Valentine's Day.
What's his name?
Zane.
Reporting from John Marshall, I'm Blaze Wilson with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Blaze. We hope you had a great Valentine's Day with the ones you love.
Grave Creek Mound is offering a chance for everyone to get out and have fun with nature. On Saturday, February 18th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., volunteers will lead participants in many different gardening-themed crafts and activities. The class is open to all ages and admission is free. During the class, participants will get to make a variety of activities such as shelling beans, making corn husk dolls, and sprout houses, along with many more fun crafts. Participants will also get to make and take home bags of seeds. For more information on the event, you can contact Grave Creek Mound by calling 304-843-4128. Again, that number is 304-843-4128. The Society of Women Engineers groups at WVU are holding a Girls STEM Day, a day where girls can come and learn science, technology, engineering, and math skills from professionals. The theme for this year's event is Tools for Your Future. The event will take place on February 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the WVU Engineering and Science buildings. The event is open to students K through 5 and admission is free. Registration is now open, and if you are interested in attending, please sign up by February 19th. Lunch will also be provided for the students. For more information on the event or to register, you can visit the WVU Society of Women Engineers Facebook page or their Instagram at WVUSWE. Coming up, see how Marshall County is supporting a children's hospital.
Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com. Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Raymond Gray.
John Marshall High School is partnering again with Vitalin to host a blood drive.
The blood drive will take place on Monday, March 20th at 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. in the John Marshall Gymnasium. For more information or to sign up, you can visit Vitalin's website at vitalin.org or call them via 412-209-7000. Again, you can contact them via their website, vitalin.org, or by calling 412-209-7000. Or if you are a student or staff of John Marshall, you can pick up a sign-up sheet from the nursing room.
The Strings Benefit Concert will be held on Tuesday, February 21st at 6:30 p.m. in the John Marshall High School Center of Performing Arts. The concert will feature the string orchestra and some percussion. It will also feature each individual section playing their own piece. The orchestra will perform a variety of music, those including Willy Wonka, Pixar Melody, and more. Donation benefits WVU Medicine Children's Hospital and Marshall County String Scholarship.
Wheeling University Women's Volleyball is preparing for their annual volleyball camp. For kids 4 through 8 years old, the camp will be an introduction to volleyball, where they will play fun games and activities. Children 9 through 13 years old will gain a better understanding of the game of volleyball, plus get to work individually and in a team structure. Cardinal Kids Camp will take place February 26th, March 12th, and April 2nd. It will cost $85 for all 3 days and $30 for 1 day. Check-in time will be from 12:45 until 12:55, and the camp will last from 1 until 2:30. It's for kids 4 through 8. Junior Cardinals Camp is taking place February 26th, March 12th, and April 2nd. The cost for all 3 days is $110, and for just 1 day it will be $40. Check-in will be held at 2:45 until 2:55, and the camp will run from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Junior Cardinals is for kids 9 through 13. The camp will be held at Alma Grace McDonald Center in Wheeling. For more information or to register, go to wheelingvolleyball.totalcamps.com. Again, that's wheelingvolleyball.totalcamps.com. Coming up next, Maria will sit down with one of the newest staff members here at John Marshall.
WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
Welcome back to WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans. This year, Marshall County Schools implemented the Communities in Schools program, and John Marshall welcomed Site Coordinator Janelle Armstrong. She joins me now to discuss this program and other exciting things happening at JM. Thanks for joining me today, Janelle.
Thanks for having me, Maria.
Thank you. First, can you tell me a little more about your background?
I graduated from Bethany College with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology, and from there I somehow ended up in the social work field. And I'm a licensed social worker and have been for 25 years. I've worked with women in substance abuse. I've worked in foster care for 13 years, and I worked at Northern Panhandle Head Start for 10 years as the social worker there, and now I am here.
Why did you want to take this position at John Marshall High School?
Well, I am an alumni of John Marshall. I graduated from here in 1992, and John Marshall's always had a special place in my heart. And when this job opened up, I applied and I got it, and I'm excited to be here.
Oh, well, we're really happy to have you here. Now, what is Communities in Schools?
Communities in Schools is the leading provider of integrated student supports, and they are in 26 states and the District of Columbia, and they have been in West Virginia for a few years, but it's new to Marshall County. And the CIS model is here to help kids with any academic or non-academic barriers from keeping them from graduating, such as food, poverty, anything basic needs-wise. If they need therapy, I'm here to link them to therapy. I'm just someone that they can talk to and vent to.
Now, why is this program important to Marshall County Schools?
For many years, I've been saying social workers belong in the schools. We are very familiar with community resources, and so by having social workers here, we're here to help all the staff and educate them as to what's available in the community. So staff may come to me and say a student needs a certain resource, and I can link them to what's available here because a lot of people weren't familiar with the resources.
What type of support do you provide as a CIS site coordinator?
I have a food closet here. I do deliver food to homes for any family in need. We also have clothes here for any student that might need any clothes. And I also link to therapy. I provide supportive counseling here with students who just want to meet and talk. If they need educational assistance, I can help reach out to their teachers, link them with tutoring, whatever it takes for them to succeed.
Now, we want to transition a bit to talk about a specific event you're coordinating here at John Marshall, the Prom Boutique. Can you tell us the details of this event?
Yes, Wednesday, March 8th is going to be the first Wednesday for this event, and we are going to do it every Wednesday morning and lunch periods on Wednesdays. We are going to have dresses, shoes, accessories, men's suits and shoes, and like I said, every Wednesday morning we are going to be down in the old wrestling room. It's going to be a boutique, and it's going to be set up like you would be walking into a little boutique in a town. And so we're going to have everything for free. So if you need anything, please come to see us on Wednesdays.
If people would like to donate to this, how can they do so?
They can contact the main office here at John Marshall, or they can email me, and my email is janelle.armstrong@k12.wv.us. And I also will go and pick up any donations. If someone cannot bring them to the school, I will gladly go pick them up. So just call the school and ask for Janelle Armstrong.
Thanks again for joining me today.
Thank you.
If you are a John Marshall student in need of assistance, you can visit Mrs. Armstrong in her office, which is located in student support on the 3rd floor. After the break, find out the schedule for 2 popular spring sports. Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Raymond Gray.
Joining us for sports and entertainment news is WJMH anchor Matthew Wright.
Thanks, Maria and Roman. On February 11th, the OVAC Boys Basketball Championships were held at Harrison Central. 5 games were played, including a single matchup between the Cameron Dragons and Madonna Blue Dawns, with Madonna winning by a score of 69-55. In AA, the top 2 seeds met as the River Pilots played Monroe Central Seminoles, as River came out on top 48-33. For the AAA slot, Martins Ferry played the Lindsley School, with Lindsley topping Ferry off with the final of 70-54. The quad, a game saw at East Liverpool Potters take on the Weir Red Riders, a thrilling game that Potts would win by 2. In 5A, the Morgantown Mohegans took on the reigning champions, the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, who were able to repeat and winning a lowing score affair 28-20. The Cameron girls basketball team are now back-to-back a single OVAC championship. The Dragons, who were in 2 seed for a single A, advanced to the championship game after topping the 3 seed 100 Hornets with scoring 85-29. The region conference and state champions then faced the Frontier Cougars. The game were closely contested from early on up until the start of the 4th quarter. However, the 4th would belong to the Dragons and the Junior Central Ashlyn Van Tassel, as she had 8 of her 22 final time frame to close out the 2nd consecutive OVAC championship with the final score of 47-36. For her performance, Van Tassel was named John Howell Memorial Game MVP. Cameron head coach Holly Pettit knows that she can trust Van Tassel even in the biggest moments.
She's clutch. A lot of times she gets the ball underneath and gets fouled, and we know if she goes to the free throw line that she's probably gonna put them in. And late in the game, a lot of times that can be the decision of free throws can win ball games.
We'd like to congratulate the Dragons on this accomplishment and wish them the best of luck on their path to repeat as state champions this year. With spring sports coming up, there's a lot of schedules to look out for. Check as the sports you might be looking at. Here are a few events to look forward to. The team's first meet, JM Time Travels, will be on March 17th at the Monarch Stadium. Wheeling Park Quad will be on March 28th at Wheeling Park High School. Morgantown Invitational will be on April 1st at the Track and Field Complex at Medland Park. On April 25th, the Monarch Stadium will have the JM Senior Night. And the OVAC meet will run through May 3rd through May 5th, May 6th at the Red Devil Stadium. Monarch Lacrosse will also be coming up soon. Here are a few boys lacrosse games to look out for. The team's first place will take University High School on March 16th. On March 21st, the team's first meet will be at home against Morgantown. Then they will face Lindsley on March 29th, that also will be at home. On April 4th, they will travel to take on Central, and they will face Mountain State on April 8th. Be sure to come and support these spring sports events and many more. Stay tuned on WJMH Reports to find out more about girls lacrosse.
Coming up, find out how all the teams did at the OVAC Cheering Championships.
Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit MarshallCountyHealthDepartment.com.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Maria Evans.
And I'm Raymond Gray.
On February 4th, 31 cheer teams in 6 different divisions competed for the title of OVAC champion. Out of the 31 teams, there were 9 in the non-tumbling division. Edison High School was crowned OVAC champion, while Bridgeport got second and Buckeye Trail got third place. In the single A division, Conotton Valley came out on top. For the double A competition, Wheeling Central took home first place. WJMH Media was at the event, and I was able to talk to Wheeling Central head coach Jessica Becker after their win, and she was so proud of how hard her girls worked towards their victory.
My girls have been working very hard for at least the last 6 weeks. Once we finished up Christmas, we get hard at work, and the girls just have done a fantastic job being self-motivated and committed to getting it done.
For the AAA division, Barnesville was crowned the OVAC champions, with Union Local finishing second and Martins Ferry placing third. In the 4A competition, coming out on top was St. Clairsville, with Harrison Central taking second. Finally, in the 5A division, Wheeling Park was crowned OVAC champions, with Brooke placing second and John Marshall finishing third. I also got the chance to meet up with Shauna Shepard, the head coach of the Patriots, and even though they had to make some last-minute changes, she is so proud of her team for coming out on top.
Well, in the last 48 hours, we had to change our entire routine due to a medical issue with one of our cheerleaders, so I am extremely proud of how these kids have come together and really kind of pushed through and came out on top. Number 25.
Again, WJMH Media was at the event, so make sure to keep an eye on WTRF.com and WJMH Media's social media pages for when the full event will be posted on WTRF.com.
John Marshall will be holding its annual CTE summer camp. It will be a great opportunity for students to learn what John Marshall has to offer. The CTE summer camp will be held June 1st and the 2nd. It is for students entering 6th grade through 9th grade. A Marshall County CTE representative will be going around to eligible schools to present more information as well as adding students to a Teams page. Students can watch the Teams page to sign up. Be sure to sign up quick because spots fill up fast.
This week's John Marshall staff we'd like to recognize is Ginger DeWitt. DeWitt has been a JM for 16 consecutive years as a supervisory aide. She starts her day crossing students until the 8 o'clock bell rings when she signs students into the school. After that, she takes phone calls for students leaving early. DeWitt's favorite part of working at John Marshall is the students.
The students. Crossing them in the morning and then crossing them in the evening. Just seeing them smile, interacting with them, getting to know them, getting to know their names.
As well as being a helpful asset to the school, DeWitt provides a positive attitude to her coworkers and students every day. Thanks to Ginger DeWitt for all she does at John Marshall.
Come back next week to find out who the next JM staff member we recognize is.
Thanks to everyone who watched OVAC live on WTRF.com, and congrats to all the boys and girls basketball champions.
Thanks to WLUTV and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
And thanks to you, the viewers.
Stay tuned for the next episode of WJMH Reports. For Roman, Matthew, and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Maria Evans. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com. Get the facts on vaping. Fact: more than 20% of high school students have tried vaping. Fact: one disposable vape contains as much nicotine as 20 cigarettes. Now is the time to talk to your son or daughter about vaping. This message is brought to you by the Marshall County Health Department and Youth Service Systems. For more facts about teen vaping, visit marshallcountyhealthdepartment.com.